Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. So happy to see you guys here today. I just want to tell everybody thank you for your beautiful comments. They're awesome. They make my day. And you guys are just so beautiful out there. I mean, what can I say? And welcome all you new subscribers. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel and supporting me. And thank you for all your likes. And if I may, I'd like to ask you guys to go ahead and like it now if you could. I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes I forget. I could really use the likes and I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've got some things that I wanted to mention to you today. Well, for one thing, I wanted to talk about a prayer being answered and out in the greater community and collective for us, which was they are about to open up Jeffrey Epstein's record and release all the names of the people that were on that island, the sex island, where the children and stuff, and he was accused of pedophilia. And so I thought this was wonderful news. We need to know these names. We need to understand who these people are. And then we need to find out who they're associated with. And this is a prayer of mine to bring out the abusers of children all around the world, to open up that nasty gut thing and let it spill out, because our children are our resources, and I love the children, and all the children belong to the Mother Earth, and if all the children belong to Mother Earth, then I am a part of that. I am all the children's grandmother, is the way I see it. I'm here working for Earth, for Mother Earth, to bring a better existence into being. And so it's very important to me that we begin with the children, protecting them, letting them feel protected. It's a world that our children are very, very vulnerable, whether in school or out in the open. And there are some countries that are just being terrorized by the fact that they could have their children taken away and stolen, which we know over here when we get our children. Well, it's the same all the way around the world. They pose all kinds of different masks. They wear all different masks. It's just a shame where they have been taking our children from us for thousands of years at their discretion. But we're about to stop that. We're going to expose that. And I am proud to be a part. Maybe not in a whole lot of work out there in the light, but I pray for our babies, and I talk to God about them all day long. Okay. And another thing I wanted to talk about: the sun is really extra active. There's a whole lot of this extra energy hitting our planet for the sun shooting off solar flares. We are a magnetic electrical planet, and our electricity on this planet is going up. It's got to be released somehow, some way, this energy. In some places it's turning into earthquakes, like all along the coast of Japan. Lots and lots of anonymous earthquakes, like more just, it's unusual. And clouds are everywhere, and rain, a lot of rain around the world right now, a lot of flooding going on in Australia and England, and all kinds of rain falling due to these sun flares going off. So if you're having anxiety, fear, frustration, body aches and pains, I suggest lots of water. Breathing is what was suggested on the shows that I watched. Water, breathing, yoga, slow yoga, relaxation, grounding deep. Because as these energy rises, so do our energies. It could cause heart palpitations, headaches, fear. You feel something isn't normal. And if your body isn't used to holding all that energy, it could be daunting. So just take really good care of yourselves and know that the mother is going through a transition, giving birth to new energies on this planet, new energies of life and higher consciousnesses, and it's we're all involved. We're all involved. And so let me look and see. Yeah, we have a lot of extra light. I just wanted to say that. So a lot of extra light is coming in, and it will affect up here because it hits here first and then comes on down through here. But it really is a whole lot of stuff going on in our atmosphere that we're not really used to. So stop, take a minute to breathe deep, pray, meditate. Praying is good, but don't forget to stop a minute and breathe through to absorb what God wants to say to you through your intuition. I love you guys. And from here, we're going to go. La, 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 la. What's Creator want to talk about today? Hopefully everybody's having miracles in their life and transitions that are making them happy, and your energy is rising with the planet, and you're feeling the joy of the new earth in your heart. Yes, there's a lot of horrible things going on in the world, but we have to break open the underbelly of the beast so we can clean it out. And that's what's going on. These higher energies will elevate a lot of people who will be able to start stepping up to the forefront fearlessly. And a lot of stuff is about to be exposed in the next few years, so get ready. From what I hear, we got a leap year this year too. Isn't that interesting? 2024. Okay, let me cut the cards. La 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 la. Let's all take a deep breath. Get ready for see what Creator's view has to say, and thank you guys. Love y'all. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull from the V-Moon deck. Oh yeah, the moon is in Libra as well today. For those of you who might be feeling some tightening in your glands right there that are Librian, there's a possibility that the Christos, that your vibration is elevating enough that you're beginning to produce what is called the Christos juice. And you might look that up on YouTube because it's very deep and it takes a long time to talk about and discuss. But you will feel it. It will be excreted from your glands, and you might be feeling little things on the sides of your head as the electricity is moving through your body to create this Christos secretion. Okay, let us pull. We're going to pull out of this deck for all of them. So we're going to pull first card for the Creator. And we get our Creator is the Empowerer. That's what our Creator wants you to know too right now. That our Creator, whether male or female or both, is the Empowerer to the people. Empowerment to the people. Wisdom, compassion, and power. For this would generally be the Emperor. Leadership. God is leading us to the place where we were promised. The land of milk and honey and love. That's funny. And look, we're all caught up on this breeze. Yeah. This is the collective. See? Up there high. These are our highest thoughts, our highest dreams, our highest expectations for our life. And Creator wants us to start looking at them again. Our highest thoughts, our highest dreams, and our highest expectations for life, to empower ourselves with faith and hope, and knowing that this new world is coming, that the more hope and faith that we add to the collective, the closer we get to critical mass, which means more people are thinking these good thoughts than are not, which means more and more people will be thinking the good than not, because we overpower them with our energy. Not that we want to overpower them, but to bring positive back into this world is a good thing. To have faith and hope, to believe in healing, to believe that you can do things and that you're not a victim. And this is where empowerment comes from. We do not want to ever set in a victim mentality, because as a victim, we have no power. So we must empower ourselves. And it's not always easy. It's a spiritual war. It's a fight. It's a fight with yourself, with what's going on within you. It is not easy. It is a battle. That's why it's called a spiritual war. And there are spirits that we have to fight, such as me. Sometimes the spirit of procrastination will come up on me. And, it'll be like, I don't really want, I have to fight that spirit. I'll do it later. No, you won't. You'll do it right now. And especially over the last week or two, it seemed like I've wanted to put things off. And that is a spirit, see, that I am battling. And I decided I will win that battle too. And, it's just an example of how we have to fight the things within ourselves that we don't want, And my procrastination involves my exercise too, which for the last 3-4 days I haven't been keeping up with. So, like I say, we all have spiritual battles that we have to fight, and it's just that lack mentality inside of us that don't want to. And that's not really true. We do want to, because we're always happy after we do it, right? It's just the getting to doing it is the hard part sometimes. So, it could be all this and all that. I'm just going to say that these two spirits I've been battling with over for the last couple weeks. And I'm about ready to KO them. Right? Yeah. Okay, so from here, that's empowerment. I'm going to empower myself by saying that I can overcome this thing. And so, where are we going today? What kind of cards do we want? Let's do let's do a nature thing, since we got all this sun shining down on us, doing these solar flares. It's really, really getting wild out there, let me tell you. Our energy earth is just rising like crazy. The energy on the earth, the Schumann resonance, which is like usually around 19 hertz, and I guess we're buzzing in at 40, 50, sometimes 60 hertz. So all that extra energy is what we're feeling too. And it's such a science. This planet is like just such a science. It's so amazing to look at all these things and the understanding of how it's connected to the collective as well. So here we are. Oh, what do I got here? Oh, I got a card that doesn't belong in that deck. I don't even see that deck. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to put that there. All right, that's why my cards were acting funny. Anyway, here we go. Okay, what would you say to us, Mother Gaia, about empowerment? How would we look at this empowerment? And empowerment comes when we balance out both our divine masculine, our sacred fire and air, and our divine feminine, our sacred earth and water. And earth and water is the body. So, that's why I say I need to get to exercise in my body a little bit again. And the water are the emotions, which exercise helps to balance out your emotions. The air is your mind, your thoughts. How are your thoughts? How are you thinking? Are you in a positive mood? Are you in a negative mood? So when you balance the emotions and the body and the thoughts, then, your passion for creativity begins to rise. And so it's really a good thing to do these things. And I'm even talking to myself. So what would you say to us, Holy Spirit, Mother Earth, creator of creations? Balance. Okay. Here we see she's got the 4 coins, 2 in each hand. Her higher self, that I, watching over as she is working on balancing those spirits. Those are eggs, I guess you could say. Yes. Yes, those are decorated. Those are eggs. So this is balancing out the 4 elements. These 4 elements, these 4 eggs that she's holding in her hand. Eggs, creatures, living things that are in your body, which are the 4 elements. They are living elements. They're living. And to balance them out is Creator asking you to work on the balance of your elements, of which is also your chakras, where they work through your chakras, right? Your crown, your third eye chakra, represents your up here on your upper world, your mind, and also your higher self above yourself. And, your throat, your heart. You want to move up into your upper chakras. You want to tell your spirit, you don't want to live in the root chakra. You don't want to live in your sacral. You don't want to live in your solar. You actually want to live in your heart, where love and peace and joy. Your mind will make you crazy. Or mine did. So I just preferred living in my heart, loving people, loving everything God created. And, your heart has a mind as well. So this is all about balancing out your elements. 7 minutes of yoga a day, 5 minutes of meditation a day. It doesn't take up that much time. It seems like it will, and I know it's hard to do it because I'm going through that right now myself, wanting to procrastinate. But remember, it's a journey. It's not just one day, it's every day, working through a few things, anything you can get up and do for yourself to show the elements how much you love who you are and what you are. Because they want to know they're loved, and they are you, and you are them. And it's important and necessary to pay attention to you and them and you. You have 4 living elements that reside in your body. So make sure you pay attention to them all. Love them all. Be good to your elements. And your elements will be good to you. Right? They'll be good to you by giving you a strong body. They'll be good to you by giving you a strong mind. They'll be good to you by giving you a strong heart. And they'll be good to you by giving you passion, hope, faith, wanting to, be an outward going person. So love your elements. Yeah, 4, stability. That's what it gives you. This is 4 of Pentacles. It would give you stability. So remember, your elements are you, and you are your elements. And you want to make sure that you keep them very well balanced, Creator says, because God loves you and you love you. And when you love you, you love God for creating you. And then God's like, yeah, I knew that was the right thing to do. Create that one. She was going to love me for it. But it's always your choice, God says. What is your choice? Do you choose to be happy? Do you choose to be sad? It is a choice. Yeah, do you choose to walk with the sword of truth? Or do you allow yourself to be tempted into doing things that don't make you happy with who you are and make you sad? It's a slow journey. It's a process. And beginning to refuse things that don't make you happy. Or even hell, taking enough time to be alone with yourself to find out what does make you happy. And that's what Creator says we all need to do sometimes. Take a few minutes alone and ask ourselves, are we happy? Especially if we don't, feel happy. We have to question ourselves why, and the answer will come up. It will come up. Because that's how we empower ourselves. We become empowered when we process things that come up. And we go through them and we question ourselves and our soul and our spirit and, ask ourselves, are these the things we want in our life? Right? Because we want a happy life while we're here. We want to shine like the sun. We want to smile at people and greet them with love and an open heart like they are our family. Because we are all family. Ain't none of us not family on this planet. We're even family with the animals. We all carry the same DNA. The animals we're practically their children, actually, because the animals came first. 7 of Wands. That's high truth. The animals came first. You ever watch an animal? They raise their children. Some stay in packs like wolves and stuff, but, which is kind of like we are pack animals too. We love our family. Okay. Being in a pack is good as long as somebody who's leading it is taking you where you want to go, right? Knowledge. Yeah, being in a pack is good if you got somebody taking you down the right road and you're following. Other than that, you want to be your own leader. You want to take a little bit of opportunity to give yourself alone time to meditate and reflect on what's going on around you. All right? Creator says to gain knowledge, grow wisdom, pick up hobbies, do a little extra study here and there about things. Fill your life up with a journey. Empower yourself. It's a dualistic world. God says pick a color. There's the rainbow to choose from. Yeah, we're all worthy of the rainbow no matter what color of the spectrum we come from. We're light, we're dark. But choose something that makes your life feel good, happy. Choose something that makes you feel as if you are empowering yourself, growing. We grow through happiness and we grow through tears too. And there's no doubt about that. But this is about being comfortable with who you are, loving yourself as you are, and creating yourself as you go. Yeah, counseling yourself, the counselor. We have to be our own counselor. We have to be our own leaders. Nobody else will do it for us. We lead ourselves to the book that we need. We lead ourselves to practice what feels good that might put us ahead in the future. We lead ourselves to think about dreams that might come to fruition. We lead ourselves to be happy with what we do, right? Because that's what it's all about, is being happy. We only going to take one thing with us when we leave this planet: our memories, our the things we felt, seen, and experienced. We would get to take nothing else but our experience with us. So, make sure your experience is out of this world and that you share it with others. Share your experience too, and help others to want to go and experience things. King of Water. Yeah, love. Love your emotions, love your experiences, and have experiences that, that make you think of them later with good feelings. And if you're not having those kind of experiences, start setting up the boundaries in your life so that you can take care of energies that are around you that don't make you happy, that you decide, that aren't the greatest. So we all have to do that sometimes to get, certain energies out of our life because they don't bring us joy or happiness. And it's sad, but some people aren't meant for us, while, others are. And we move through. Emotions. This represents emotions. Our emotions can bring us great, great happiness. They can also bring us great, great joy. I'm going to read from this card because that to me is an important card. Our emotions is one of the most important senses that we have. It tells us, our emotions will tell us if we're happy or not, right? And we should pay close attention and allow our emotions to flow so we know where we are and our feelings and how we really do feel. Let's see if I can get in there. Here we go. Emotions, feelings, emotional honesty, positive emotions, negative emotions, acknowledgement of your emotions, acceptance of your emotions, expression of your emotions. All emotions are necessary. How are your feelings influencing you? Use your feelings to evaluate a situation. Heed the message behind the feelings. Are you a negative or positive person? Do you prejudge the present based on the past? Practice acknowledging your feelings. Fill your day with laughter. Step back and detach emotionally. Positive emotions open you to learning. Repressing emotions creates disease. Address symptoms of emotional repression. Emotional repression. Acting as if nothing has happened. Acting as if everything is okay when you really, really, truly don't feel that it is. These are not healthy ways, And so God is asking you to act on your emotions. Even if you got to get up and scream and holler, that's okay. That's your emotions. Feel them. If you need to get mad, get mad. And when you get mad, get damn mad. I don't mean hurt somebody. I'm talking about express yourself. Even if you're crying, express yourself. If you need to do that, do that. Do not be embarrassed or afraid of expressing any kind of emotions. If you find something so funny you can't stop laughing, then laugh your ass off. That's a great emotion. If something's so sweet it makes you cry, feel that too. And don't run away from, to hide. Just do it. Feel it. Feel your emotions and feel if they make you feel like you're safe. Your emotions will tell you if you're happy. Your emotions will tell you if you're sad. It doesn't matter what emotion you're having. Allow it to flow and free your life. Free yourself from not being emotional because your water needs to flow. The emotions, don't dam them up. Don't hold them back. Express them, feel them, and meditate on what you learned. Yeah, the emotions. And there's a lot of emotions going on because, boy, the water is thick, right? It is thick. I don't know about you guys, but, there's just clouds and rain here in Washington, Northwest Washington. Yeah. And it's very unusual, very moist and damp and wet. Everything is. And so, and the sun is ionizing the stratosphere, which is causing all this to be like. This dampness, it's dampening everything up. And I don't know, it's pretty awesome. It's we have this, I guess, weather every 13, 14 years. So when the sun does this, and it's very interesting to me that I've just now started paying attention to it. So I think I want to pull a card, animal card today. Energy of the animal that the collective is in here at the end of this read. I love you guys. You are beautiful, beautiful people. Look at there. Patience. Have patience with yourself, Creator says. Love and have patience with yourself. Be at peace with yourself and look at the bigger picture or the long run. See how the giraffe can look over the trees and see what's in the future. So be patient as you see what's coming into your future, as you work on your emotions, as you work on growing yourself into that beautiful tree that you wish to become. Okay, we're going to pull right here. What do we got? You got renewal, collective, family. It's time to renew yourself, to replenish yourself, to re-energize yourself. Yeah, I'd like to ask you guys to look up this hidden secret called the Christos secretion. And it is all about renewal. It's all about a secretion that we secrete each month that actually goes to our pineal gland and renews us from the top of our head to the tip of our toes, regenerates us, brings better health to us. And I am at this point in time experimenting with this. And I did feel it leaving my glands this last few days, whereas I'm a Virgo. So the moon was in Virgo about 3 days ago. And for 3 days, I was working on this. It's an ancient secret. And, a lot of people know about it, but not the normal or not the common people. This is secrets that's been held back from the common people. And so think to yourself about renewing yourself, peoples. It's time for renewal. You might need to go down for a nice long rest, nap, bubble bath, a glass of wine, a good book in bed, you know, a time of meditation and investing in yourself that, you can re energize yourself because, when you're putting that love back into yourself, you're actually re energizing your heart. Just as if you were pouring that love into your lover or your children, which I love for you to do. But I also know that if you pour it into your own heart, that energy will come back to you too. And this is a part of my energy. Because not only do I love my family, but I also take time to love myself. And it's just as simple as that, taking 5 minutes to sit in a chair, take some deep breaths, and knowing that I'm worthy of a few minutes alone with myself. That I be refreshed. And I suggest that you guys take 5 minutes throughout the day to do the same thing for yourself. Even if you have to set up a boundary and say, look, I'm taking this 5 minutes and that's the way it is. You're going to have to give it to me because I'm taking it. And shut the door. And you put up your boundary. And you say, no more, not now. Okay, guys, I love y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. Look up the Christos secretion. And if any of you guys got any comments about anything, of course, let me know. But if you know anything about the Christos secretion, give me a yell. I'd love to hear what you know. Love you. Mwah. God bless. Bye-bye.